Have you ever found yourself trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts, feeling like no matter how hard you try, your mind just won't let go? You're not alone. Negative thinking can be like a persistent shadow, coloring every decision and dragging down your confidence. But what if I told you that this pattern can be broken permanently? Today, we're going to explore how to overcome negative thinking for good using real strategies, backed by some of the greatest minds in motivation. First, let's understand the problem. Negative thoughts often feel uncontrollable, automatic. They can spiral quickly. I'm not good enough, I always fail, things will never get better. And because of this, many of us get stuck in a loop, doubting our potential and holding back from opportunities. As Jim Rohn once said, you cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. The first step to overcoming negative thinking is recognizing its power over your direction. Insight number one is to practice awareness and naming your negative thoughts. It sounds simple, but holding a mirror up to your mind and honestly naming the thought, like I am doubting myself right now, creates space between you and the thought. Tony Robbins puts it well, awareness is like the sun. When it shines on things, they are transformed. When you become aware, you no longer have to be a slave to those thoughts. You gain control. Next, challenge those thoughts with evidence. Negative thinking often exaggerates reality. If your mind says, I will fail, ask yourself, what proof do I have? What past success contradicts this? Seek facts, not feelings. Simon Sinek reminds us there are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. When you challenge your negative doubts, you reclaim power over your choices. The third insight is replacing negative self-talk with empowering affirmations or actions. Mel Robbins teaches the power of the 5-second rule. When negative self-talk hits, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and immediately redirect your energy into a positive action or thought. This interrupts the pattern before it spirals further. As Les Brown said, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Taking action, even small steps, changes the story your brain tells itself. Another critical point is the role of your environment. Negative thinking thrives in isolation and negativity around you. Creating a supportive circle, reading, inspiring material, and limiting exposure to toxic influences can help shift your mindset. Tim Ferriss advocates this, saying you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with positivity to nourish your new mental habits. Finally, be patient and persistent. Changing a lifetime of ingrained thinking won't happen overnight. But every time you catch a negative thought and respond differently, you're rewiring your brain to create a new default. Robin Sharma calls this mastery of the mind a skill you can develop. Remember, growth is often uncomfortable, but always worthwhile. So here's your call to action starting today. Become aware of your negative thoughts. Write down one recurring limiting belief. Challenge it with evidence. Then recite a positive affirmation, or take a small action to prove to yourself that thought is not a fact. Keep doing this daily. You have the power to turn your mind from your enemy into your greatest ally. You just need the right tools and the courage to use them. Remember Tony Robbins' word, success leaves clues. Start following the clues inside your own mind today. If you found this helpful, don't miss our next video, where we'll dive into building unstoppable confidence through simple daily habits. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Thanks for watching. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep moving forward.